For the sake of anonymity, let's call her Kathy. And this woman came to a church that I served in Illinois 3 Sundays before she ever got out of her car and came into the building. She showed up and was so nervous to go in and meet this new group of people and to engage in this church, but she knew that the Lord was calling her to be in regular attendance and fellowship and to grow in her relationship to God, and that He was leading her into a church environment to do so. Finally, on the 4th Sunday, she mustered the courage, she got out of her car, and thank God there was a church member who welcomed her as she entered in and invited her in, welcomed her kindly, sat with her, and don't you know, that woman's still a member of that church all these years later. Whatever's keeping you out of the fellowship of the communion of saints, we might say, from going to church, even though you feel inclined to do so. Perhaps your heart was stirred many years ago by a sermon you heard, by a song, by the witness of a Christian at work. Church is not for the perfect. It's a collection of fools, of rabble-rousers, of vagabonds, of ragamuffins who have encountered the living God and said yes to His grace, to His love, to His leading. Today, there's still time to make it to church. And of course, next Sunday and Wednesday night and Thursday night, and there's always going to be church activities going on. Look for the place where God might be leading you. Muster the courage to go inside, because spiritually, it's exactly the same thing as physically going to a gym and saying, man, I just don't think I belong in there. All those people are in shape. If they are, maybe you're not at the right gym. And if all the people in the church seem perfect and too good for you to be a part of it, find a different church or find a different perspective, because church is a gathering for those who want to seek God and have heard His voice calling them into relationship. It's a holy hospital, not a country club for saints. God bless you today. Whatever's keeping you from that first step, try to address it. Think it through. If the Lord is calling you, it's because He desires to be in connection with you. And the church is sort of the connection place. Hey, God bless you today. Make it to church today. Muster the courage, and you'd be surprised just what God might do in your life. Amen.